Ancient Egypt was a land of many wonders, a civilization that has fascinated historians and archaeologists for centuries. The people built towering pyramids and magnificent temples, structures that have stood the test of time and continue to awe us today. They wrote in hieroglyphs, a language of pictures and symbols that tell stories of gods, kings, and daily life. But one of their most fascinating features was their love for cats, creatures that held a special place in their hearts and homes. Cats in ancient Egypt were more than just pets. They were integral to the culture and daily life of the people. They were revered and respected, often depicted in art and sculpture as symbols of grace and protection. Egyptians believed cats were special creatures with a divine connection, often associated with the goddess Bastet. Cats were everywhere in ancient Egyptian society, from the grandest temples to the humblest homes. They lived in homes as beloved companions, often treated as members of the family. They roamed temples, believed to be guardians of sacred spaces, protecting them from evil spirits and vermin. Their images appeared in paintings, sculptures, and even on jewelry, signifying their importance in Egyptian culture. The Egyptians' fascination with cats reveals a deep respect for nature and the animals they shared their world with, a bond that transcended mere utility. This reverence for cats wasn't just a passing fad, it was a deeply ingrained part of their culture. It lasted for thousands of years and left an indelible mark on Egyptian culture, influencing art, religion, and daily life. This essay will explore the unique bond between the ancient Egyptians and their feline companions, delving into the reasons behind their adoration. We'll uncover the reasons behind their adoration and the lasting legacy of the sacred cats of Egypt, a legacy that continues to captivate us today. Around 4,000 years ago, something remarkable happened in ancient Egypt. This event would change the course of human and animal relationships forever. Wild cats, drawn by the abundance of rodents in human settlements, began venturing closer to human life. These wild felines were initially cautious but curious. The Egyptians, facing problems with rodents damaging their crops and spreading disease, recognized the benefit of these feline visitors. They saw an opportunity to turn a problem into a solution. They encouraged the cats to stay, leaving out food and water. This simple act of kindness laid the foundation for a unique bond. Over time, a mutual respect developed between the two species. The cats began to trust the humans, and the humans valued the cat's presence. The Egyptians appreciated the cat's help in controlling pests. This symbiotic relationship was beneficial for both parties. The cats, in turn, benefited from a reliable source of food and a safe haven. They found a new home among the Egyptians. This marked the beginning of the domestication of cats in ancient Egypt. It was a gradual process that evolved over generations. As cats became integrated into Egyptian society, their roles expanded. They were seen in households, temples, and even in art. They were no longer just pest controllers. They became symbols of grace and agility. They became cherished companions, providing comfort and entertainment. Their presence was a source of joy for many. This marked a shift in the human-animal relationship. The bond between cats and humans grew stronger with time. Cats were no longer just useful animals, but companions worthy of respect and adoration. They held a special place in the hearts of the ancient Egyptians. The ancient Egyptians relied heavily on agriculture, and their granaries, storehouses for grain, were vital for their survival. But these storehouses unfortunately attracted unwanted visitors. Rodents, mice and rats seeking an easy meal posed a serious threat to the Egyptians' food supply. This is where cats played a crucial role. With their natural hunting instincts, cats excelled as guardians of the granaries. Farmers welcomed their presence, recognizing them as valuable allies in the fight against pests. Cats patrolled the storehouses, their sharp claws and agility making short work of any rodents foolish enough to venture inside. This role as protectors of the food supply solidified the cat's place in Egyptian society. They weren't just cute companions, they were essential contributors to the community's well-being. The Egyptians recognized this contribution and held cats in high esteem for their vital role. The Egyptians' reverence for cats extended beyond their practical uses. Cats were deeply intertwined with their religious beliefs, particularly through the goddess Bastet. Bastet, often depicted with the head of a cat and the body of a woman, embodied grace, protection, fertility, and motherhood. Temples dedicated to Bastet were built throughout Egypt, attracting devotees seeking her blessings. People brought offerings, seeking her favor for good health, fertility, and protection from evil. The city of Bubastis, named after Bastet, became a major pilgrimage site, drawing thousands of worshippers during annual festivals. The association with Bastet elevated cats to a sacred status. Harming a cat was considered a serious offense, often punishable by law. This reverence for cats reflected the Egyptians' deep spirituality and their belief in the interconnectedness of all living things. Section 5. Symbols of status. As cats' popularity grew, they transitioned from essential workers and divine representatives to symbols of wealth and status. Owning a cat, especially a rare breed, became a fashion statement among the elite. Wealthy Egyptians adorned their cats with elaborate collars and jewelry, showcasing their prized companions. Cats became common features in the homes of the wealthy, lounging on silken cushions and enjoying specially prepared meals. They were often depicted in family portraits, highlighting their status as cherished members of the household. Owning a cat signified prosperity and good taste. The fascination with cats extended beyond the borders of Egypt. Foreign dignitaries often received cats as lavish gifts, spreading the admiration for these feline companions far and wide. The Egyptians' love for cats had transformed them into valuable commodities and cultural ambassadors. Section 6. Laws of the land, protectors of cats. The ancient Egyptians didn't just revere cats, they enacted laws to protect them. Harming a cat, even accidentally, carried severe consequences. Killing a cat, even unintentionally, could result in a death sentence. These laws, some of the earliest examples of animal protection, highlight the seriousness with which Egyptians regarded cats. Even taking a cat out of Egypt was forbidden. Cats were considered national treasures, and their export was strictly controlled. These laws demonstrate the profound respect the Egyptians had for their feline companions. They were not merely animals, but creatures deserving of legal protection and respect. These laws were not just empty words. Records show that people were indeed punished for harming cats. This dedication to their protection speaks volumes about the Egyptians' compassion and their belief in the sanctity of all life. Section 7. A cat's journey to the afterlife. The Egyptians believed in life after death. They mummified their dead, preserving their bodies for the afterlife. This belief extended to their beloved cats. When a cat died, it was a time of mourning for the entire family. They shaved their eyebrows as a sign of grief and held elaborate funerals for their feline companions. Cats, like humans, were mummified and buried with their owners or in special cat cemeteries. These cemeteries, containing millions of mummified cats, are a testament to the scale of the Egyptians' devotion. Cats were often buried with toys and offerings of food, ensuring their comfort in the afterlife. The Egyptians believed that cats would continue to provide companionship and protection in the next life. This belief highlights the depth of the bond between humans and cats in ancient Egypt. It was a relationship that transcended even death. Section 8. A legacy etched in stone. The legacy of the sacred cats of ancient Egypt lives on, transcending time and space. Thousands of years after their civilization flourished, we still marvel at the Egyptians' adoration for their feline companions. Their reverence for cats was unparalleled, and it is evident in the numerous artifacts and writings that have survived the ages. The images of cats adorning temples and tombs, the countless mummified remains, and the intricate carvings all tell a story of a civilization that held these animals in the highest regard. The stories passed down through generations all point to a deep and enduring bond. This bond was not just a matter of utility, but one of genuine affection and respect. Today, cats continue to be a part of life in Egypt. They are seen lounging in the streets, interacting with locals, and even making their way into modern homes. They roam among the ancient ruins, a living link to the past, bridging the gap between ancient traditions and contemporary life. Their presence serves as a constant reminder of the enduring fascination with these creatures. It is a fascination that has stood the test of time, uniting generations. The Egyptians' reverence for cats provides a valuable lesson in compassion and the importance of respecting all creatures. It teaches us that the bonds we form with animals can be profound and meaningful. The story of the sacred cats of ancient Egypt is a testament to the powerful bond that can exist between humans and animals. It is a story that continues to inspire and captivate us. It's a legacy etched in stone, a timeless reminder of the special place cats held in the hearts of the ancient Egyptians. Their story is one of love, respect, and an unbreakable bond that continues to resonate through the ages.